Hi everyone, we have our first major patch coming down the line for The Division. These are patch notes for 1.0.2. We expect this to land any day now, hopefully on the 22nd of March, but we'll see. So just a quick recap, as it were, of some of the gameplay changes they have coming down the line. Named enemies will now drop better loot in challenge mode than in hard mode. A cooldown period for static turret stun attack in order to avoid a stun lock in PvP and PvE game modes. Named NPCs will no longer respawn after being killed in the open world. This will prevent situations where players are able to kill a same named NPC over and over again. That would be that loot cave gone then. Modifications to weapon talent trained. It can now only be rolled on shotgun, marksman rifles and pistols. So that was disabled a couple of days after launch. It's now back with a tweak. Fixed a speed run exploit for the rooftop comm relay mission. I don't think that's going to make too much difference to many people now. Fixed an issue where weapons dealt no damage if reload animation was interrupted by an agent's skill. I've had that one. And various bug fixes really in the gameplay side of things. Now, one of the areas where they have made a major changes to the Dark Zone. We've been asking for this, all of us have been asking for this. Please do something about the Dark Zone, and they have. So here we go. For the Dark Zone, players can now heal other neutral players in the Dark Zone by using first aid and support. Players are now able to fast travel to Dark Zone checkpoints, but only when coming from outside the Dark Zone. Yay! Dark Zone disconnect time has been increased to 30 seconds, meaning players will remain in the game for the game world longer when logging out while in the Dark Zone. Items extracted from Dark Zone are now properly marked as new items when moved to the player's inventory. Players killed in the Dark Zone now drop ammo, medkits and grenades. This loot is generated and not taken from dying players' inventory. Players killed in the Dark Zone will lose less Dark Zone funds and experience. Yay! Dark Zone funds and experience rewards for surviving rogue status have been improved. Dark Zone funds and experience rewards for killing rogue agents has been improved. Yay! So basically, the retuning we were looking for there around the Dark Zone funds, what gets dropped, what your penalties are, and the rewards for successfully going rogue have been increased or decreased depending on which way you look at it. All of this is really good stuff. Phoenix credit drops have been increased on level 31 and 32 enemies in the Dark Zone. Please note that due to this fix causing client stability issues, we've had to remove it from the update until it can be addressed in the next one. Okay, so basically they were going to be launching an increase in level 31 and 32 Dark Zone credits. Those are the Phoenix credits that drop off bosses. Now, they have given a note of what those are going to be. So level 30 is going to be 1 to 3 Phoenix credits. Level 31 is 2 to 4 Phoenix credits. And level 32 will be 3 to 5 Phoenix credits. Seems pretty good to me. So increased drop rates for high-end items as well. Improved Dark Zone chest item quality. Dark Zone fund drop rate and quantity from NPCs has been reduced, so that's interesting. Essentially there, the credits you get, Dark Zone credits you get there for killing people in the Dark Zone, the NPCs, has been reduced, but they don't say by how much. And then there's just a few bug fixes. Now, graphic-wise, they have made another change. A fix. Fixed a few light sources that did not cast global illumination. I noticed a few of those, certainly in the Brooklyn training area. The tutorial just seemed to be completely broken. Some fixes for Yui and some updates as well. Nothing really worth talking about, I don't think. One fixed a bug where the matchmaking menu for a mission would not display correctly and kept disappearing. That's definitely one I think quite a lot of us have been having. Various audio fixes and some stuff on the PC side of things. On launch, the PC client now monitors PC graphics settings and applies the best setting for the user's configuration. This is unless the user has custom settings. Fair enough. But by and large, not a huge amount of more, additional stuff there. I mean, really the big takeaway here is the Dark Zone is being worked on, and these changes could very well, especially with the Phoenix credit drop rate changes, or increase in the amount of Phoenix credits you get for the drop when that goes live, could be the thing we needed to make the Dark Zone work a little bit better for us all. So what do you think? Are these bug fixes, updates and tweaks something you're excited about? Do let me know in the comments.